really liking the idea of like taking risk, because the reward is like asynchronous. You know, you can take 10, 20, 30 risks, fail, but that one win makes up for like all the losses. Like you could have a trillion losses, you could hold some pretty big L's, but you get like one win and it's asynchronous. Like it wipes away all the failure, and when you look back, it was well worth it. And yeah, that could be talking to that girl that you find attractive, that could be quitting your job, that could be starting a business, that could be creating a YouTube channel. Like you could fail, and just keep failing, but that one win turns into another win, and it makes it all worth it. You know, it's just about getting started. It's just about walking in faith, you know, taking that leap, that step in faith. And small minds will think that's stupid. Small minds will say, oh, but what about this? What about that? You know, have you not considered this possible outcome? To me, I say, bah, who cares? Take the leap, take the step. And it's usually people that don't believe in God, usually that people that have little faith, you know, like Jesus says, ye of little faith. I think it was Peter who was walking on water, you know, he realizes he's walking on water and he starts sinking, he starts drowning, because he took his eyes off God. You know, keep our eyes on God, walk with faith. There's nothing, no need for worry, no need for anxiety, you know, God's got us covered, and it's great. But yeah, like, go full brainlet mode, you know, quit your job if you want, talk to that girl if you want, don't consider the outcome, don't consider what happens if you fail or lose. Consider the upside, you know, consider the asynchronous gains. Sure, you get rejected, so what? Now you have more confidence. Okay, maybe that business failed, but now you know for next time. Yeah, you knock on that door, you get a no, but yeah, now you know for the next time. That's really all there is to it. This goes on for a while. Oh wow, it just keeps going. Okay, maybe you post a video and it turns out really cringe and you look back 2 years later. So what? At least you tried, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I gotta switch hands. Oh, my shoulder's getting sore. It's been a while since I did one of these videos. I forgot about how sore my shoulder gets. I'm sounding like a baby, but let's go down here. It's a little tighter of a path. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be so many failures in life that's like a loss is just a learning experience. Like a loss is actually just a win in a way. It's kind of how I like to look at it. Oh, my arm. But yeah, that's really all I can think of right now. Like, I feel like the best moments, the best wins in our life come from when we don't necessarily consider, we don't spend hours thinking about it. We take that leap of faith and we just go for it, you know? Some of the best friends you'll meet, the best experiences, the greatest financial gains, greatest wins come from just having that leap of faith, you know? When the odds seem stacked against you, when there's that doubt, but you just kind of push through it, you crush it, and yeah, you either learn a lesson or you're rewarded heavily. That's just always how it goes. At least from what I can tell, from what I've seen. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Gonna do a little bit of a roll later today. Something I also suggest, and something that's kind of I've never got, is I've never understood like dudes that don't want to, that are like adverse from wrestling, that are adverse from scrapping, that are adverse from fighting. Like, yeah, I get it, you don't want to get in fights with like strangers and stuff, but when it comes to friends, like I've never really understood it when like dudes have just been like adverse from having a little tussle, having a little wrestle. Like, that's where I feel like men bond, where men like grow together, is when they're like testing their might against each other, you know? Like, for me, I've always loved the thrill of a fight. I've always loved the, you know, the adrenaline of a wrestle, a good wrestle. So when, you know, there's people that are just like, oh no man, I don't really want to do it, like, oh no, like I'm tired, or like I've never got that, like I've never understood that. I don't know. There we are. Maybe it's like a lack of spirit, a lack of energy, frig, but like, at least for me, I've always loved going out hooping, always loved going out wrestling with my buddies, you know, fighting, scrapping, like obviously not like fist fights, but you know, just like having a scrap. Like, I've always enjoyed that. I've always found like a thrill in that. It's like giving me energy, but yeah, I don't like understand it. When dudes are like, oh no man, I don't want to play any sports right now, or I don't want to. Anytime I hear, hey man, we're playing basketball, it's like 100% I'm dropping everything, I'm gonna play the basketball. It's like 100% like, you down to wrestle? It's like, hell yeah. It's like, I'm don't give a damn how tired I am. It's like, that gives me energy. It's like I could be like half asleep and I hear like some sort of sport, some sort of plays going down. It's like I'm ready for that. It's freaking thrilling, man. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. You take care, and until next time.